Hey everyone, welcome to live. This is a nostalgia Q&A. Please hit me in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer it. Just checking everyone can hear me. This is a nostalgia Q&A. Hit me in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer it. Just checking everyone can hear me. Yeah, obviously, if you can hear me, hit me in the chat with any questions you got on nostalgia, anything you want to know. This is my setup today. I've got there's a few toys in the background, a bit of Pogs, the old hobby box. Pogs obviously brought Pog back, and they sent me one of these, so that's pretty cool. Any questions, hit me. If not, I'll just sit and just wait for one and enjoy my coffee. Hey, David, how are you? Good to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in as well. Wow, where are you moving to, David? That sounds exciting, but I got moved house a couple of years ago, and just the packing up and getting it all done. It is non-stop. It's pretty crazy. I'm doing good. I'm really good. Winding down for Christmas, which is a good thing. So yeah, they're all good my side, but yours sounds way more hectic and exciting than me before Christmas. Okay. I My friends went to Liverpool University and they stayed in Kensington before they lived in the centre of Liverpool. So I spent what 2 years going to Liverpool pretty much every weekend. Amazing place. I am a Manchester United fan, so hopefully we're still friends. Um, but yeah, no, Liverpool is awesome. So I've got lots of friends over there. So what a place. Now, thankfully, it's not too far. It's still a bit of a hassle, though, isn't it? Yeah. Just before, okay, yeah, I don't really remember. I just remember Kensington Hospital near Kensington, and they were on that street. And I'm glad that you support Everton. Is all I got to say. Albeit not so glad when you beat us the other week 1-0. So I did. When we've got our coaches, Ruben Amorim, David, uh, nothing's off the table. Look at last night, 4-4. Amazing, crazy game if you're a neutral, but I mean, that's a game we should have won. So yeah, I kind of did expect it, if I'm honest with you. Honestly, no. I think we'll be lucky to get top seven. Ahmad and then Mbeumo are probably our two best players are going to AFCON. I think we'll finish eighth, maybe. Um, what about you guys? I mean, you guys look good, but you've got, is it Ndai? Is he going to AFCON? Where do you think you'll finish? Maybe it helps being a neutral. I don't feel that positive. I don't think we've got the right manager. I think we've got some good players, but I don't think we've got the right manager, and I just don't see enough resilience in the squad and enough consistency. We win one, lose one, draw one, just not. It's not right. I think 10th, 9th or 10th probably makes sense. I think you've got a good team. Ndai, Grealish, and are great. Just your strikers seem to let you down, but your two wingers incredible, and your midfielders, Dewsbury Hall, brilliant. You could be right, but Ndai on the right hand side just gives you so much. I think Alcaraz would make sense, but it's hard. But Beto was good last season, so his drop off. I know he was bad when he started, really good last season, but then bad again. So it's just really strange. And the new lad Barry, yeah, he doesn't look that good. But against United, everyone looks good. So it kind of kind of against us, it made sense. But you got a good team, good manager. I think at least 10th, I think, is where you'll finish. Mm, I don't think. Was it luck? Uh, I didn't see any way that we were going to score. If I'm honest with you, David, so I don't think it was luck. I just think it was really good. X Man back 6026. Hello, love stumbling upon your videos from time to time to remind me of the best generation ever. Thanks, that's a really lovely comment. I appreciate it. And yeah, I trying different types of content at the minute to keep unlocking those memories. So nostalgia is really powerful. I've got a good video coming up on nostalgia soon about basically what it is, how it works. So I'm really glad that you enjoyed them, and yeah, long may that continue. Out of curiosity, what type of content do you prefer the most? Like, which video has been the best for you? No, thanks, David. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate you being part of it, and thank you for chatting to me. It's the first time I've done a live, so obviously very don't really know what to expect from any of this, but I'm just trying my best. So yeah, no, I appreciate. Great chat, buddy, and take care. James Leonard 6890, best content within nostalgia, pal. James, appreciate those kind words. Honestly, I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I just love it. So I'm just really glad that you do as well. Anything in particular that you like, James? Is it more the shorts? I'm doing a bit more long form content at the minute because of what YouTube have told me to do. But I'm trying to do the shorts and the long form content as well. But like, which part do you like the most? I always see your shorts pop up, but I just clicked on your page and see you do a lot of longer length as well. So I'll definitely be checking this out. Listen, I appreciate it. Thanks. Just obviously keep in mind I brand new to long form content. I'm just learning as I go along. So just be kind. But shorts is what I've done for a couple of years, and they've just asked me to YouTube have asked me to do long form content. I can't get on their partner program on shorter form content because it's all reused images. So YouTube just don't allow me to do that. So I've done longer length videos recently, and you can only get better as you go along. So no, thanks for checking out the page. And yeah, if you could just give me your honest feedback and just let me know what's good, what's not good, what resonated. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate the I'd appreciate just let me know what's good and what's not. James, I love the long content that you're doing. Some of the things you mentioned, I've completely forgotten about them. That you don't know how much that kind of makes me feel happy and how much that's kind of made my day, James. I think as I just mentioned then to X-Man back 6026, the long form content I'm just new at doing. It's you kind of see me from the start just trying to get better. So yeah, I just appreciate the fact that you like it. I've got a video coming probably tomorrow or the next day about what nostalgia is, and I got another one about going to be controversial on the worst things about the 90s and 2000s, which yeah, might be controversial. And thanks, X-Man back 6026. I appreciate it. And yeah, just let me know your thoughts, please. Yeah, James Leonard 6890. The shorts content make me tear up. It's the music that gets me every single time. The music, the Daniel MP3 from childhood is just it gets you. This nostalgia is kind of what I guess what's coming up in the video. Nostalgia kind of works with your amygdala and your hippocampus, and what Daniel MP3 does, it kind of transports you back to that time of being a kid, just through the kids in the background. You know, when the kids are like shouting, so that is probably the best nostalgic sound out there. I've tried making some recently. It's really hard. And yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? That sound. Daniel MP3 is unbelievable when it comes to music. At ZOW 5As, I think it is. Have you heard of RetroSnap handheld console? It's like a Game Boy. It has over 20,000 games from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I have heard of RetroSnap. There's a few consoles like that, and I'm just going to make sure it's the right one because there's a couple on TikTok which come up all the time. I've been approached by, yeah, it is that one. I've been approached by that brand to sell the product on TikTok. I kind of declined only because I don't want to sell products on TikTok, to be honest with you. But it's fascinating. They've done it for the N64. They brought out like a new N64. I think it's like the start of this year, where you can basically watch the I'll play on like the games in like HD. It's really cool. So yeah, there's loads of these consoles coming out. It's got all the different games on, so they're awesome. My question to you is: do you have one, and would you recommend it? James Lane 6890 didn't realize there was a scientific explanation to it. Thanks. Yeah, honestly, I've the video that I've just done is really interesting, and when I put it live, I'll make a note of your app now, and I'm not sure I can share the link with you. If you just hit the notifications on, because I'm going to put it live probably the next 24 hours, and it just breaks down like the science behind it, why we feel how we do, and like how today's kids will still feel nostalgic in 20, 30 years time. It's almost like a timeless concept, which I think is really interesting. I can't expect to give up to experience my child for 24 hours, relive the whole experience from waking up to going to bed. I think we'd all do it again, wouldn't we? I mean, I've got two kids, so as long as I could take my kids with me and my family with me, I would definitely go back. And I think just having that choice of what cereal to choose from at breakfast, what Saturday morning cartoons you're going to watch, almost like you just having a full day, maybe seeing your parents, the age at which they are in like that 1998, and you knowing what you know now, it would be like a surreal experience, wouldn't it? Yeah, what would you give? It's a very good question. The Rats of 102. Do you think future generations will experience the same level of nostalgia as we did? I think I'm not sure if when you joined the chat, but as I was mentioning to James Leonard, I've got a video coming up on what nostalgia is, the science behind it, why it makes us feel the way in which we do. So I think what we don't realize, and what I didn't realize before I did the research on this video, is the kids of today are experiencing nostalgia. So I've got a 4-year-old boy, and right now he's experiencing nostalgia because your amygdala lights up when you think about your experiences from a childhood, and your hippocampus actually puts together, it opens the memory up. So you bring the two together and you remember all the good of your childhood. So my son in 20, 25, 30 years time, I hope he will experience nostalgia about his childhood. It means I've done my job properly as a dad to give him like a 90s, 2000s childhood coupled with like what today is. So I think that what might sound farcical and a bit stupid to us around like Fortnite, Roblox, TikTok dances, fidget spinners, all that stuff, kids of today will be nostalgic about that. So I think that they will. Will it be as much as us? I'm not sure. And the reason for that is we grew up without them with social media. So we've almost seen both sides. And as millennials, we're the first people to really amplify that experience on social media. So it's quite a broad answer. My answer is yes, but will it be the same level of meaning and feeling? I'm not too sure. But if you ask like your parents, and I spoke to my mom about this at the weekend, she kind of said she loves watching the old videos because it takes her back to being a childhood, and we just don't see them as being kids because they're our parents. So even she said it to me. So yeah, I think they will. I mean, what do you think? I'm not sure what age you are, or whether you've got kids or not, but like you'd want your kids to have that nostalgic relationship with their childhood. So my answer will hopefully be yes. And Zoa, yes, I've got one. Highly recommend. It takes me back. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Mario, Sonic, Rayman. Interesting. I wonder how they've been able to do that, because I know cross-platforming games is really hard to do. I might have to buy one then. I've got my Game Boy here, and I've got my N64 in the background there. But obviously, you've got to buy all the individual games. It costs a fortune. But yeah, that's interesting. That's caught me by intrigue. I might get one, then review it and rate it. I think that could work. I just see whether it gives us the same feeling as maybe like playing on these. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thanks. I'll definitely look into that. The Rats of 102. I look forward to that video. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've got like, I don't know how the notifications stuff works in there, but if you could definitely keep an eye out for that one. I'm going to try put it live tomorrow evening. I've got a lot of editing to do. I hope it comes out well. I've tried a different positioning on lighting and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm trying. I think the content's good. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that video. It's definitely interesting. So yeah, and with you having kids, you don't have the same experience. Like that's kind of like I see that as like our job to make that happen. Zoe, you won't regret it. No, I appreciate that. I'll invest. It's Christmas. Let's do it. If you guys just could just hit the like button for me as well, please, I'd appreciate that as well. I have like another 20, 25 minutes. If anyone's got any more questions, yeah, feel free to hit me in the chat. So what made you start this nostalgia channel? I had my second son 2 years ago, and I think it was like a Friday night. I'd had a long week at work. I had a basically had a glass of wine, and I watched a video with the aquatic ambience theme behind it by Skizzy. So if you've played Donkey Kong Country, the underwater theme, it's basically that theme, and they've taken it and just changed it. And it was about basically going to primary school or like lower school. And I watched a video after a glass of wine, after a really hard week at work, and I was like, wow. It unlocked that nostalgic feeling in my chest. I was like, this is incredible. I watched like 4 or 5 other videos, and it unlocked like about a million memories. So the first part was like me just trying to get those memories back onto paper, so that for my kids I could give them almost a childhood that I kind of had. And then from there it kind of just grew. My following just on Instagram is like 650 odd thousand. So it kind of just grew and grew and grew organically. And I just felt like I could do the videos better. I felt like I could unlock more memories for people. So it was just one of those things where I started it, stay consistent with it. And I think nowadays I've got a job. I've got my own business, which is a really, really small business that I've had for like 6 years. And I want to make sure I want basically I want to do this full time. But in order to get there, you need to make money to pay bills for kids and stuff like that. So I started nostalgia for that, and now I love it that much. I believe that nostalgia is a really great thing for people, and I want to make sure that we unlock memories for everyone. So that's what made me start it. Uh, Made me so emotional. Yeah, just kind of went from there. Is there anything that you like about nostalgia in general? Is it just transporting you back to kind of childhood, or anything in any videos that you see that you just like really like? Oh, oh. If anyone's got any other questions, please hit them in the chat. I'm probably going to exit in a few minutes. So any final questions, just hit them in the chat. If anyone's got any final questions, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we will be dropping off in a few minutes. Lovely. Yeah, any final questions, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to drop off in a minute. Okay, thanks all for joining. I appreciate it. This is the first live stream that we've ever done. I appreciate all the questions. Have an awesome rest of your day. We'll go live again tomorrow evening, I think, just to try and do it again. I'll do it at a different time to see if we can get more people to join, because I appreciate this time just isn't that good to do a live.